What is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Locks, presented by Scores and Odds. If you haven't checked it out already, just making bad live choices, going over to scoresandodds.com where you got picks from me, Meansy, Daniel, all the greats. Plus, you get access to our nice little prop shopping tool where you can see exactly what we have projected for each individual prop, plus where the best lines are at. And most importantly, you get access to Grant's Action Lounge. What is Grant's Action Lounge? Well, it's my Discord where I'm throwing in all my picks each and every day. Just go to scoresandodds.com/Discord, throwing in the chat there. Don't have many bets today. But it is March Madness. We'll go ahead and we'll check out some of the bets that other experts have on today's games. Just give you a little preview of things. Lines might have moved. I don't know. We'll check out my bracket. So we're just going to go quickly through my bets today. So the first one is Jamal Murray over 19.5 points, minus 120 at Maverick. I also like the under on Jamal Murray 22.5 points at PointsBet. It's a weird scenario where the lines was all over the place. It's still all over the place. It's still minus 120 at 19.5 on PointsBet or on Bet Maverick, and under 22.5 was minus 110. Now it's minus 120. I think the correct line is FanDuel right here, which is minus 120 over 20.5 overall. I mean, you could probably, I don't know if the alt lines are out yet, but you can probably find a decent or a decent arbitrage situation with alt lines over at FanDuel and Points Bet here pretty soon. But over 19.5 was just a horrible line at Bet Maverick. But I didn't even post in the chat because I don't know if anyone will understand that it's specifically at Bet Maverick, which is the only site that has it at 19.5. I went with the Mikal Bridges ladder. He's been absolutely crushing it since he came over to the Nets. We'll just go ahead and pull up his game log here. Been absolutely ridiculous since coming over to the Nets. 34, 25, 34, 10. Don't pay attention to that one. He played one quarter, and that was planned. It was dumb. Don't think that's going to happen again. 30 points, 33 points, 38 points, 21 points, 31 points, 24 points, 13 points, 45 points. Just been absolutely ridiculous. We'll go ahead and check out and see what the line alt bets are over at FanDuel, but I got over 29.5 plus 180 at Betfred, over 34.5 plus 500 at Betfred. Both those lines are just absolutely ridiculous. Do not understand them in the slightest. If you go and check out FanDuel, which is going to have some alt lines, and then we can check out DraftKings alt lines. 30 plus is sitting at plus 175, so pretty similar. 35 plus 480. We'll go look at DraftKings and see what they have, but it's my favorite bet of the day. I've just been hammering it pretty much every single game. It's just been so good. Over 25.5, like I said, is minus 122. Let's go ahead and look. Does it have Bridges? All right, so 30 plus is plus 160. So FanDuel, Betfred's going to have the best line, followed by FanDuel. But overall, Bridges just been absolutely crushing it. Van Vliet under 20.5 points, minus 118 at FanDuel. I think this line might have moved a little bit. Let's see. It's moved to 19.5 over on FanDuel. You can still get it minus 120 over at BetMGM. We haven't projected for 18.56, just too high of a line. Scotty Barnes under 16.5 points, minus 104 on FanDuel. This line has been moving on its way down. I'm just rolling with it. Yeah, a lot of minus 140 at 17.5 on the under there. Sorry, minus 114 on FanDuel. It's going to keep moving. I don't mind it at under 17.5 at minus 125, or even at Caesars at minus 127. Numbers just too high. SGA under 30.5 points. Another one where Caesars was just a bit off. I know he's been crushing this line, but it's not a great matchup going up against Toronto. Minus 101 at Caesars, while FanDuel has the slight lean towards the under. We haven't projected for 29.57. Tough matchup versus Toronto. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out. No, not NCAA football, NCAA basketball picks. Let's see. So West Virginia, Maryland under. That game's already started. That game's already started. That game's already started. That game's already started. Yeah, those are the first two games. Already started. Let's see. Luch likes over 154.5 total points at Utah State at Missouri. Yeah, so do 2 people like that. 3 people like that. Wow. It's moved 1 point. You can still get it at Bet Rivers. So let's see. Varncast crushes it. -1.5 on Utah State. You can get it -1, I guess, still. At Bet Rivers, we have someone on both sides of that game, so maybe stay away from that one. We have KU -22, if you want to bet on that. Charleston, San Diego State under 143.5. Yeah, multiple people like that. Yep, everyone's on that one. It's moved 1.5 points, 2 points in some spots. So lots of closing line value there. San Diego State -5. You can still get that at Caesars. It's moved to 5.5 most other places. Yeah, multiple people like that. Although Alex liked it at like the other side. Arizona Wildcats -13.5. It's moved to 14.5. So it probably still has some value, but some of that's gone. Arkansas -2.5. You can get it -1.5. So that's probably a pretty solid bet there. Just all sorts of bets all over the place. Auburn -1. Luch really likes that one. You can still get them at -1. -108 over at WinBet. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. Yeah, we're going to look at my bracket, my main bracket. Elite 8 or Sweet 16. I got Purdue, Duke, Kansas State, Marquette, Alabama, San Diego State, Creighton, Arizona, UCLA, Gonzaga, Kansas, UConn. Someone's asking in chat, if a player gets ejected, does the prop get canceled? Nope. If you have the under, you win. If you have the over, you lose. Unless they get ejected before the game starts and he doesn't play any time, then you're just out of luck, unfortunately. Got Duke and Marquette in my Elite 8. Houston, Texas, UConn, Gonzaga, Alabama, and Creighton. Then Alabama and Gonzaga in the championship with Gonzaga winning it. My other one has Creighton. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't see any other question. Why are you listening to me? That's it. That's the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Back again tomorrow. Out of here. Later, kids.